Hello and welcome to my crafting table. It's messy today. Today I've done several different things, and if you've been following me, we've had a lot of lives. I just wanted to get through with some things. I've also been running around town with my son and taking pictures and all that kind of stuff. But I want to show you, since we've been working on this journal, I wanted to show you how it turned out and what finishing touches I put on it. So here we go. I guess I will call this the church journal. Okay, so here we go. It's been made out of a antique or old file folder, several years old. He probably was in college around probably the 60s. So this is for my dad. So here we go. Inside, there's a little coupon thing my mom had. This was given to me in a Happy Mail, so I used it here. And so was this little bulb clip in that. Then here I have a hymnal title, Living by Faith. That's my favorite hymn. And then we have this from the Chip and Dale Furniture book and some journaling spot. I try to add a lot of journaling paper to the journals. And then a decorated doily here and a little piece of a Noah's Ark children's book. And this is an envelope I added. Inside the envelope is a prospect card for a church. This is actually from my husband's work. I believe it's like a timesheet or something. And then down here is a little cute, what are they called?
Die cut?
Die cut. Thank you. Of a little boy at the barrel full of flowers. That was also from my Happy Mail. I decoupaged this and then added some lines and some stamping. Oop, that needs a little piece of tape. I'm going to add a little piece of tape while we're talking. So this always helps me see things that I didn't see before. I added down here, if you can see it, I added a piece of sewing pattern paper because that was ripping. So here I'm going to add the tape, and when I add tape, I take my distressing ink and go over it to make it a little older looking, and then it does the trick. All right. Then I think everything else looks fine. Oops, I may have lost another spot. More tape.
Huh.
See, this paper got extra crispy in the oven, so I'll have to tape a lot. But it's still good paper. I hate throwing away any pretty paper like that. And once you handle it, it gets more of your, oils from your fingers in there, so it softens up a bit. Uh-oh, another spot. This time I'm going to use my different tape. I have this cellophane tape. I just need a pair of scissors. My mouth and my brain aren't working together. I found this tape in all my stuff I got from my mom and dad's house. So it's been really handy for doing this stuff. And my son's slipping in, if you saw an extra hand. Okay, so we got that all nice and taped, lovely. All right, now we got next page here. I just added a piece of an envelope that I had, and I distressed it and stamped it, and it has a little bit of the pattern paper, and it has a prospect card that I snipped the edges, corners. Couldn't find my corner punch. It was broken. Maybe it got thrown away today. Anyway, so I just cut it and distressed it. And then we have a tab made out of some burlap and some buttons and more Noah's Ark theme. And right here, my daughter suggested we write Samson's hairbrush on this stamp here. And then we got a bear that came out of the ark singing zippity doo dah. And I bet they really were happy when they got on that dry land. Then this is another furniture page, and it has some stamping on it. And down here is a key and some crochet. With that one, I added a corner piece of furniture to the top. Let's see if you can even see it. I'm sorry. There it is. I'm going to go back because I haven't been seeing this. I'll make sure y'all could see all the pages. Flip back. See, that one's there. I'm sorry about that. Okay. There's a lot of kids in my room doing different things, so I can't see my screen. Hint, hint. Okay, so this one is a perfume atomizer stamp. And I thought it went there. Oh, you can't see it well. Let's see if I can get it to focus in for y'all. Yeah, gotta have my light away from it to do that. Oh boy. Sorry, people. My lighting is just weird today. Oh dear. Now my whole thing came down. All right. Oh, that's why my lighting's weird. One of my lights aren't even plugged in. Okay, we'll get that fixed and we'll be on our way. Oh, my son wanted to show y'all these cool stamps he made with, not stamps, oh my goodness, tags he made with the homemade jelly plate. Maybe I'll do a video on that tomorrow or the next day. But he did an awesome job. They look really good. Thank you, son. Okay, so here we go. I'll make sure y'all can see everything here in a second. Sorry about that. If you're watching this after the live, you can just fast forward a little ways. Oh, here we go. All right, much better. I think you can see everything much better. Thank you, Nora. Uh-oh, look, I'm gonna have to do some more taping, or let me show you how I do this. Since, see, I have these little pieces of this sewing stuff, sewing paper. Get that little tail off. Then I grab some of my handy dandy glue. And then I just get that area that has the little crack. And I'm gonna make it a little bit skinnier. And I love it because it has the arrow on it. Isn't that neat? I love arrows in my journals. Okay, now I'm going to use my brand new heat gun. I had to have one because I just had to have one for traveling. Looking at traveling full time. Let me see if you can hear me. You're looking at traveling full time, so the heat gun's going to be really handy instead of having to put my tea dyeing stuff into the oven. Okay, I got that done. Now that is going to be so much sturdier now. The little edge didn't get it. Okay. So doesn't that look? Let me see if I can get it into the camera. I'm just a tad bit dyslexic, so it throws me off. Okay, so do I have any more cracks that I need to mend? Looks like everything's good on that page. Thank you. Okay, now this is another envelope that I added a sewing, you call the envelope from the sewing pattern. It has these cute little pictures, so I use that inside. I have some more journaling space and a Bible, some couple of Bible verses. So that goes in there. On the other side, we added this lovely lady. And what happened to my ink? I think my kids took off with it. Oh, there it is. Okay, what happened to my dauber? I think my kids took off with that too. That's okay. I made a homemade one with a spool. Let's see if it works. It works great. Yeah, I made it with a spool and some furniture pads. It works great. Sure. Probably works better than the other one. Maybe not. Pretty good though. All right. That looks better. A little bit more old. All right. Then we went on to this page with the little boy. And I put a little bit more paper up there. Oops, skipped it. Over here I have a little butterfly and a library index card thingy. They use those for taking notes at our library. The old file system. They reuse things for notes, and I like that because I can reuse it. And the kids bring them home. Okay, then I put this postcard here from the 80s, I believe it was, I found. And it has some stamp marks that I added. And over here I added some sequin to make a flower. And on the back, I put more of this pattern paper and decoupaged it on with my glue stick. 80s postcard. It has a little barn on one side, so still animal theme. Put your animals in the barn. Okay, now this was a doily. I added some pattern paper and some, you call it, I can't even think anymore, lace. And then up here, I had to put this because our church has paid for us to stay in the lodge, Kano Lodge, I believe it was. It might not have been that one, but I got it from one of the times we stayed in a hotel in our travels. And it was for the soap. I made it into a tiny little pocket with a tiny little tag. Tag has a flower cut out of pattern directions. And y'all can't see a thing. Okay, here we go. And then this one is some more grading paper. And I put the little thing that sticks out so you can grab it out of the pocket. And I'll put those back in. And even that was made out of old tabs that you get from school or notebooks, you know. A little bling at the end. Okay, and then this comes out, or it did. It got stuck. Oh no. I don't know if it's going to come out anymore, but it did come out. This is real life here, real life. Well, I may have to just leave it the way it was, unfortunately. It was a card. I'll try one more time, people. Ooh, it came out. Yay. Okay, so there's my journaling card / pocket. That pulls up, journal on there, and then you can journal on the back. There we go with that. On the back, I have this other pocket, and I glued some of the pattern paper to that just for decoration. And inside, there's another place to journal, maybe write a Bible verse. Hope you saw all that. There it is again. One more time. Okay, here I've made a little notepad, and I used some of my pattern paper. I just kind of fused it together with some glue, and then added glue on the top so that it'd be nice and sturdy. It feels nice in your hands. You can write on that, and you can write behind there. And it has washi at the top. The next page has a little butterfly again. I need to get some more of those. I'm running out. So, and then here has a flat back pearl and elegance. Let's see if you can see all of that. There you go. Maybe, kind of, sort of. It wasn't very dark. It's made, the elegant stamp was made with gold. And it didn't come out real dark. Okay, inside this little flip out is the surprise. Surprise! I had to put a llama in it because I like llamas. And I got this llama from a kit from Penny Whitmore. So if you're interested in kits, she makes excellent kits. Hers was made from plain paper. And what I did is I took the plain paper and I stuck it quickly into a tea dye, pulled it back out quickly, and then I dried it, and that's how it came out. Very nice. It's thicker that way. Doesn't feel so thin in your hands. Okay, now this one accidentally got glued too. When I glued the llama. Okay, there we go. All better. You can now lift it up and do more journaling if you need to, or add something under there. And the back has this awesome pocket I made with freezer paper and old Bible paper. I fused them together with this hot gun until they stuck together on the sticky side of the freezer paper to the Bible paper. And then up here, I cut out this picture from the last page of the book about Noah's Ark. And it made a lovely back page. I hope you enjoyed the flip through. Hope it wasn't too crazy. Oh, and these two cards go in here. It's kind of crazy for me, my kids in the room, doing all kinds of weird things. But it is what it is. I'd rather him be with me than on a street doing things they shouldn't be doing. So praise the Lord anyhow. All this needs to be all glued down. Almost done though, guys. Almost done. I just don't want it to get broken off or anything. Hey, maybe we should sing y'all a song. Y'all want to hear a song? Anybody there? Nobody wants to hear a song because there's nobody there. But that don't mean somebody won't watch the playback. What could we sing, guys? Something easy. I know. That one we sang last. That upbeat one. Okay. Nobody comes up with a song. Well, I guess y'all are just going to have to look in our music section of our playlist. See y'all later. Bye-bye. End it, Zach.